Hi, I'm John from Samsung. In this video, I'm going to introduce you to some of the great features of S Pen and show you how you can use the S Pen SDK to build these features into your S Pen enabled apps. We use version 2.2 of the S Pen SDK in this video, which works on the Galaxy Note range of devices. Now, if you want to make use of all the features we talk about, you need to at least be running the ice cream sandwich version of Android. We've become used to controlling our smartphones via touch, but this often doesn't provide an accurate enough drawing method. To overcome this problem, we introduced S Pen. The S Pen tip allows user interface scenarios featuring both pressure sensitivity and precision, while the intuitive side button provides measurable press and release events. These can be combined to create innovative new user control interfaces. You can simulate a back button event like this, or an option key event like this. The S Pen SDK contains various components that you can use to build feature-rich applications. These might include a graphics app supporting freehand drawing, a precision control game, or a social networking app. S Pen can also be used in a wide range of educational and B2B environments. Features such as gestures and signature recognition open up a huge range of opportunities. The S Pen APIs and components are designed in a logical and easy-to-follow way. The drawing engine is responsible for all drawing-related functions, such as drawing on the canvas, choosing the various pen settings, or adding text. Also provided is the option to save a foreground drawing as an image, or both the foreground and background images together, which is useful for notation or sketching ideas. The S Pen Event Manager provides event handling classes, which allow you to pick up notifications for touch, hover, or side button press events. Using image processing APIs, you can easily apply several image filters to an image, such as pen sketch, vintage, or retro, for example. Using the Multimedia Object Manager allows you to provide cool effects, like playing an animation or inserting and manipulating an image object. The Signature APIs provide registration and verification of signature information. You can also set the verification level as low, medium, or high, as per your app's or your client's security requirements. With S Pen verification, your app can actually detect whether a finger or a pen is touching the screen. Taking both touch point coordinates and pen pressure measurements, your app can draw variable lines or utilize its own innovative drawing system. Interacting with the side button can add a whole new dynamic to your app's user experience. Even in the non-contact state, you can get side button and coordinate information from pen hovering events. Let's have a look at S Pen's drawing functionality. The canvas view allows you to set the background image for the canvas and also access the pen setting view. The canvas view allows you to choose from one of 5 pen types and change the thickness, colour and opacity. The eraser setting view allows you to change the thickness of the eraser and even clear the entire canvas. Undo and redo for user drawing is very easy to support. The canvas view also provides a zooming and panning feature, and you can set the background image or colour for the drawing canvas. Images and text objects can be added to the canvas, and these objects can be resized, moved and deleted. The S Pen SDK contains the Samsung Animated Multimedia Messaging Library, or SAM for short. You can use SAM to create animations from user drawings. You can send these as attachments or add background music. In this animation example, a user draws on the canvas and the stroke information is stored in the SAM storage format, which can be played back as a step-by-step animation. Another S Pen feature is image conversion. The S Pen SDK contains 33 image conversion filters. Let's have a look at these in action. Applying the grey, pencil, pop art and magic pen filters with a filter level of medium to the original image on the left provides interesting image processing possibilities. Another cool feature is the scratch effect. You can set the scratch cover, which is the top level image, and a background image, which will be revealed after you scratch back the cover. In this example, we have 2 scratch covers, with and without a background image. Scratching off the first cover reveals nothing, while scratching off the second reveals the background image. Combining multiple effects can produce some interesting results. In this example, we apply a pencil sketch filter to the original image, and then use the resulting image as a scratch cover. Scratching on the cover reveals the original image as the background, and we can play this as a scratch animation. Signature recognition is a very useful feature, and there's simple APIs provided to allow you to register, compare and manage signatures on a device. There are 3 levels of signature verification: low, medium and high. You can set the level according to the requirements of your app. In our example, first the signature is not verified and an error message is shown. At the next attempt, the signature is verified and a success message is shown. The S Pen SDK includes the S Pen Java library called libspen22.jar, a developer guide and sample apps. To add the jar file into your project, you first go into your project's properties, go to Java build path, then libraries, click on add external jar and add the libspen22.jar file. Our simple demo app will show you how to render drawing on the canvas, set any image as a canvas background and perform simple operations like undo and redo. You'll also be able to choose the pen or eraser and modify settings. First open the layout.xml file and add the S-Canvas view into it. We can see 5 buttons at the top of the window and below that is the canvas view. In our demo app we've imported 2 packages which you'll see on the screen now. To make full use of the S Pen features, you'll need to import further packages. Now we need to initialize the controls. We create a member, which we'll call MS-Canvas, of the S-Canvas view class, and we assign the canvas view, which we created in layout.xml, to the MS-Canvas member. Next we need to add the image button handler by overriding the onClick method of the onClick listener. In the onClick method we launch the gallery activity to choose the background image. In the onActivity result method we set this image to the canvas background by using the setBackgroundImage method. In our app we let the user draw with the pen and use the eraser. You've got control of both pen and eraser settings, including pen width and colour. We use the Canvas View API's Show Setting View and Toggle Show Setting View to achieve this. For undo and redo operations, we've used the undo and redo methods of the canvas view and the isUndoable or isRedoable methods to set the enable or disable states of the undo and redo buttons. Here's our demo app in action. First we select the background image and we change the pen and eraser settings while we go. In this video we introduced S Pen, showed you some of the features provided by the SDK and explained how easy it is for you to add S Pen functionality to your apps. So why not head over to developer.samsung.com and download the S Pen SDK today and start developing innovative pen-driven apps. Thanks for watching.